There is a giant poster hanging outside the school office. Olive green text on a white plastic sheet, no illustration. "What's that sign?" I ask my son. "The question of the month," he shrugs. I read it aloud, already itching. Why did God create lice? Cue mother's intuition, déjà vu. Oh no, not again. I've never seen a question of the month poster before, but I have asked the same question. "What is a question of the month?" I ask my 9-year-old. "It's something we talk about in class." When I was a child, lice were something that furry primates picked off one another. Lice were something in a vintage storybook. You cured them with kerosene or by shaving the victim's head. Lice were also an ancient plague in the Passover story, right between frogs and boils. Every year at the Passover meal, you spilled a little wine out of your cup to show sympathy for the ancient Egyptian suffering. Over the years, I've spilled off buckets of wine at those Passover meals. 24 hours later, the official notification of school-wide infestation is sent home, along with my kids. I want my wine back. There are 5 stages of horror when your kids have lice. First is denial. My child cannot possibly have lice. You've got to be kidding. We haven't slept in any hostels or been to any turn-of-the-century workhouses recently. Then anger. It's probably those kids that slept over last weekend. You know, the ones with the hippie mom. Didn't their dad just shave his head? That's a little suspicious, no? Then paranoia. Oh God, the car, the couch, the bedding, the carpet? No, I won't give you a hug. What the hell? I'm probably already infected. Oh, what if the carpool finds out? Next comes determination. According to the internet, I've got to coat all of our heads with olive oil and mayonnaise, wrap it with saran wrap, blow it dry, and comb it out daily. It's kind of like a recipe for tuna salad, minus the tuna. Oh, do I have to do the cat too? The laundry must be boiled. And finally, there is exhaustion. $150 an hour for a professional lice fairy seems completely reasonable. Any woman who can save me from this misery has got to be magical. Otherwise, kerosene is starting to look like a reasonable option, along with a match. I imagine those ancient Egyptian mothers combing by the light of a flickering oil lamp, cursing their luck, tears trickling down in black rivers from their coal-lined eyes. Who is this god that invented lice? Let's melt his idol. Lice never strike when all is calm and peaceful. Lice show up between boils and frogs. When my husband is out of town. Or I'm prepping for a big presentation and I've already got the flu. Lice show up to break you. Spritz, comb, wipe, dunk. You're pulling my hair, my daughter weeps at 1 a.m. I just want to go to sleep. But I found another one. I shudder and dunk the comb in the alcohol for the 1,000th time. "Let me see it," she demands. And I'm struck by her bravery. I can hardly look at the bugs myself. "Let's call it Rachel," she says. "It's a big one, and I really hate Rachel." Spritz, comb, wipe, dunk until everyone is done at 3 a.m. Every last head in the house is combed except mine. It's my job to take care of my family. My daughters sit me down. They split my hair in two as they comb in unison. "Start thinking of names, Mom." I try, I really do, but I cannot come up with a single name. I can't think of a single human being that I hate this much. Instead, I think about that sign at school. Who came up with the question of the month? God knows it takes at least a month to get rid of lice. Thank you.